Hi guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review, and today guys we're reviewing the 84 rated second in form Tammy Abraham. Is this the first second in form in FIFA 20? I'm not exactly too sure, but I think it might actually be, and he thoroughly deserves another in form. He's been doing absolutely amazingly well for Chelsea so far this season, and I was able to pick up his second in form for 40,000 coins, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he scored me 7 goals and also got me 3 assists, and he also does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along and choosing him stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 88 positioning, his 88 finishing, as well as his 89 strength, and finally his 94 heading accuracy. And he did also have the sniper chemistry star applied to this informed Tammy Abraham card. And I have to say, when I look at this card, I think there's some parts of him that look fantastic and other parts that kind of look a bit of concern. For example, his positioning, his finishing, his heading accuracy, his strength all look absolutely insane. Having said that, his acceleration, his agility, his balance, his stamina kind of raise a few alarm bells. But you know what, honestly guys, in game, fantastic. And I tell you what, right now, when it comes to his finishing, he's up there with the best in FIFA. He's up there with the CR7s, he's up there with the top tier icons, no question about that. And a few people might be laughing at that, but it genuinely is, because the sniper chem style takes his finishing up to 99, and he actually feels like he's got amazing finishing in game. He just drove the ball past goalkeepers with absolute ease. 7 goals in the 4 games, a fantastic return in division rivals. He was honestly just brilliant. He really was a top player, and I bought him for 40,000 coins not long after 6 PM. I don't know what his setup price is. I'm guessing because it's a second in form, he'll be around about 25 to 30k. I think obviously the best time to be able to buy him if you don't get him in your red player picks would be to buy him on Thursday. That's when he's going to be the cheapest, obviously, when people are just getting him in like reward packs and stuff. But yeah, I think even at 40,000 coins, he is 100% worth that. I'll tell you guys that right now. But let's get into the pros to the card. His first one will obviously be his finishing, that 99 finishing on his in-game stats, which is absolutely phenomenal. He obviously only has the 3-star weak foot, which isn't obviously the greatest, but when it comes to finishing on his left foot, but heading wise and finishing on his right foot, absolutely amazing. I'll be honest, I can't recall if he actually scored any goals on his left foot. You'll have to watch the gameplay in the video to see if he does score anywhere with that. But on his right foot, to be honest, I don't even think I really had that many chances with his left foot, because I knew he only had the 3-star weak foot. Not like that's a massive issue to the card or anything like that. It certainly isn't. It's just I knew to always go with the right foot with him, and he was just phenomenal on that. But also his heading as well. That's going to be his second pro. I think for the first time in FIFA 20, I'm actually giving heading a pro to a card. That 94 heading accuracy, and also with the height of 6'5", makes him an absolutely insane goal machine when it comes to, you know, being able to meet crosses and stuff like that, and actually be able to score them and not hit them massively wide or well over the bar. He can actually header them on target where the goalkeeper struggles to make saves from. It's absolutely insane. I'll tell you guys right now, he will get a team of the season. There's no question about that. He won't, like, all of a sudden just come January turn awful. He'll actually get a winter upgrade increase, so you could technically buy this in form, and it'll probably go up to like an 85 or 86 rated. That's if he doesn't get any more special cards before the winter upgrades come out, and he will get a team this season. You know, we're going to have a 90 rated plus Tammy Abraham cards come June next year. There's no doubt about that. But even this 84 rated code, that 94 heading accuracy, you know, it was just honestly fantastic to have. It was just such a good asset to the card. It really was brilliant, and it was just something that you could abuse so often. Obviously, he linked up well with Eden Hazard, Falcon Hazard, providing crosses to him and stuff like that. But his third pro is also going to be his strength. Again, fantastic. Obviously, at the height of 6'5", he's got that 89 strength as well. He's not slow, but at the same time, he's not amazingly quick. And obviously, he isn't the smoothest of players. His dribbling stats are okay, but they're not amazing. So he's got to rely on that strength to be able to kind of, get through and bully past players to be able to get into chances to try and score goals. And he can certainly do that. And when he's got possession of the ball, sometimes if he can't break away from defenders because of his his slight lack in pace, he's got that strength to be able to just kind of make the defenders not be able to make tackles on him and whatever. And again, it was just absolutely fantastic. So strength wise, again, really good part of the card. And his final pro as well will actually also be his passing. Now you look at his passing stats and you think, yes, his long passing, his free kick accuracy, his crossing are really bad. But actually for a striker, the 2 main stats to look out for as a striker for passing are vision and short passing. And he's got 74 in both of those stats. And honestly, he got me 3 assists in the 4 games. His passing was really good for a striker. I do like some of my strikers to have decent passing stats just so they can make those small more little passes to link up with other like attackers in the team, and Abraham could certainly do that. So once again, for a striker, obviously if he was like a cam or like a winger or whatever, I probably wouldn't have put his passing down, because obviously you expect better passing for those positions, but as a striker, his passing was very, very good. There's no cons to the card. I do want to quickly touch on his stamina. That is not an issue whatsoever. 74, I don't remember him ever really getting that tired. And then also his dribbling stats, again, with something like the sniper chem style, it's not an issue because his agility goes to 82, his balance goes into the high 60s, and even likes of his reactions and ball control go up into the very, very high 80s. So dribbling is actually, it's not amazing, but it's also not a massive downside to the card either. But honestly, guys, overall, I thoroughly recommend buying this card. I think he's absolutely well worth it. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this play. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.